Peter MacKay, you sort of look like a coward right now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's called winning. Excuse me.
Oh, no. We're not going in the whole elevator right now.
It was a feisty night at the Conservative Party leadership debate, the French one here in Toronto on Wednesday. Things got a little bit out of hand when Peter MacKay lost his cool. He called his opponent, Erin O'Toole, an angry man, and then continued to project that onto Jason Kenney, the Premier of Alberta. It was surprising to many people who watched it, and some people had to rewind to get a second listen to that. They couldn't believe it came out of Peter MacKay's mouth.
You've said that you want to bring our country and our party together. You're the wrong person to do that. You're an angry man, Mr. O'Toole. You're always angry. The same thing applies to your friend, Mr. Kenney.
Well, I waited on the phone and just outside of the room where all of the questions were being asked of the leadership candidates after the debate. Erin O'Toole took many questions, but for some reason, the questions were cut off right before I would be able to ask Peter MacKay a question. I'm not sure why Peter MacKay answered so few questions. I'm not sure if that was organized with the party or what was going on, but when he stopped answering questions, when the phone lines were cut off, I turned my camera on and started asking him questions right out the door. I asked Peter MacKay very pointedly if he would apologize for calling Jason Kenney an angry man. What it does by doing that discredits the real anger that Albertans have towards their mistreatment by Ottawa. Here's his reaction. Peter, you
just did a media eval.
yeah, I didn't get to answer the question. Why'd you take so few questions? Peter, why'd you take so few questions? I want to ask if you'll apologize for calling Jason Kenney.
Questions that were asked of me.
I'm not sure why you took so few questions compared to everyone else.
Questions that were asked of me. They told me I was done.
Peter, sorry. You must be confused. The escalator was over there. Would you be able to tell me, will you apologize to Jason Kenney? Will you apologize to Jason Kenney for calling him angry and dismissing the concerns of Albertans? Now, Peter MacKay, rather than getting on the elevator, went to go to the potty to hide from little old me. After he was in the bathroom for about 10 seconds to collect his courage, he went back to the escalator, fleeing again, using his campaign staff to try and distract me from asking questions and having him actually answer them. Of course, he couldn't. Peter, you dismissed the anger in Alberta by calling Jason Kenney an angry man. Will you apologize for that? Will you apologize for calling Jason Kenney an angry man?
How come you don't attend media availabilities?
I was on the phone and they didn't select me.
Oh my God, you were so busy that you couldn't get to the previously scheduled media event.
Peter MacKay, you sort of look like a coward right now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's called winning. Excuse me.
Oh, no. We're not going in the whole elevator right
Sorry, can you come on, please?
Peter MacKay will not answer very basic questions from Rebel News, whether they're about his conduct during the debates or whether they're about literally anything else. Frankly, this makes Peter MacKay no better than Justin Trudeau. If Peter MacKay was to have the muscle that Justin Trudeau was able to have as Prime Minister, I wonder what he would do to reporters who are on their doorstep. Like Justin Trudeau used the RCMP detail to drag a reporter off of the Rideau Hall property for just wanting to ask simple questions. For Rebel News at the French debates in Toronto, I'm Keean Bexte. If Peter MacKay becomes Prime Minister, I have a guess, an assumption that we might have to continue our Let Us Report campaign. If you go to letusreport.com, you'll be able to see that full story and contribute to the work we're doing to expose politicians for who they are.